Hey, student, how are you? Welcome to our session on simplifying radical expressions, fractions. We're going to take a look at these 6 problems. You can pause the video now and try them before we go through them. All right, let's take a look. Number 1, the square root of 9/25. When you have the square root over an entire fraction, you can take the square root of the top and the square root of the bottom separately. Square root of the top and the square root of the bottom separately. Then we have 2 perfect squares. The square root of 9 is 3, and the square root of 25 is 5. Number 2. If we took the square root of the top and the square root of the bottom separately right away, the square root of 2 and the square root of 50 are not perfect squares. Let's reduce the fraction first. 2 over 50 reduces. Divide the top by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And divide the bottom by 2. 50 divided by 2 is 25. Now we can take the square root of the top and the square root of the bottom separately. Square root of the top and the square root of the bottom separately. The square root of 1 is 1. The square root of 25 is 5. Number 3. Let's see, can we reduce 3 and 64? No, there is no common factor. Let's try taking the square root of the top and the square root of the bottom separately. And we'll see what happens. Square root of 3 over the square root of 64. Square root of 64. 64 is a perfect square. Square root of 64 is 8. And we can't simplify the top, so we will leave the square root of 3 over 8 as our answer. Square root of 3 over 8. Number 4. Number 4. We have the square root of the top and the square root of the bottom separately. We can go in reverse and put 18 over 2 under 1 square root. 18 over 2 under 1 square root. Now we can divide. 18 divided by 2 is 9. And the square root of 9 is 3. Number 5. We have the square root of the top separate from the square root of the bottom. We can put them under 1 square root. Put them under 1 square root. 270 divided by 10. And now we can divide. 270 divided by 10. We get the square root of 27. Now the square root of 27 can be simplified. We can break up the square root of 27. I'm just going to go down here to break up 27. And 27 can be broken up into 2 numbers, one of which is a perfect square. 9 times 3 is 27. Now we can take the square root of 9 out from under the radical. We end up with 3. And then this 3 has to stay under the square root. 3 square root of 3 is our final answer. 3 square root of 3. And the last one, we can put the fraction under 1 square root. We have the square root of 26 over the square root of 13. So we'll put them together under 1 square root. And then we can divide 26 by 13, and we get the square root of 2. And that's it. Can't do anything else with square root of 2. Square root of 2 is our final answer. And that concludes simplifying radical expressions fractions. Thanks so much for joining our session, and I'll see you next time.